Wake Up C-Bus is keeping an eye on education. This morning, we are looking at high school, the end of the line for primary and secondary education. Educators say it's a time of transition for students and their parents, and getting to the end successfully depends on a great deal of how you start.
Best advice I have is to get your student involved in something.
And Tim Donahue is starting his 8th year as principal at Franklin Heights High School in the Southwestern City Schools. He's got the credentials that make him an expert, with more than 25 years in education, specifically at the middle and high school level.
You know, they're looking for their place in life. The high school years are their formative years, and they want to find what interests them.
My dream is become an NFL football player.
Kentre Robinson is definitely interested in football.
I am doing everything and everything in me to go to the NFL and, you know, make my parents proud.
Kenny and Traylyn Robinson are immensely proud and advise other families starting high school to show your children the possibilities.
I told them going into high school to stay positive, respect the teacher, respect other kids, never be a follower, be a leader.
It's just not enough telling them, you know, go after your dreams, but you got to show them what they're dreaming about, what they're dreaming for, and actually how to start going after it.
17-year-old Kentre has taken heed of their guidance. He's a Franklin Heights senior, scholar athlete with a 3.8 GPA and link leader, meaning he will help freshmen learn to navigate high school.
My best advice is do your work and don't get caught lacking, because, you know, as the quarters go on, the work gets harder.
He also tells freshman students to ask questions of teachers and counselors and take advantage of resources and opportunities.
Pick the right friend groups. Do not pick the friend groups that, you know, are going to go out and do crazy things or that just don't work or don't do anything, because, you know, they're going to put you in a bad path to life.
Kentre's path is filled with promise. He's earned all kinds of awards and recognition.
This award right here,
including National Honor Society. Academic excellence forms the foundation for his Plan B. That's majoring in clinical psychology.
So I just took a psychology class. I learned so much about, you know, the human brain and how we function, you know, how we work and our, you know, our sleep process and all of this. I'm like, that is really cool.
So, Clay, I think it's really cool that he is a scholar athlete. He's got 2 schools in state in mind. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Bowling Green, UT. He's thinking about University of Toledo.
Okay.
But, I mean, if he doesn't make the pros, he'll settle with being a clinical psychologist.
Yeah.
You know what I say?
The Plan B is the best part about it, you know?
I mean, it's amazing. So he also says that you want to take advantage of orientation, curriculum nights, and school counselors, which leads me to this. The American School Counselor Association has 4 sets of standards. They're aimed at student outcomes and making sure that kids are very successful. I interviewed a member from the Columbus City School District. She has some great advice. So we're going to put that at 10tv.com. It's a web extra. If your child is going to high school, parents, I tell you, you want to hear from Jathia Abdullah Simmons from Columbus City Schools. She had some great advice for getting things started and being successful. It was just amazing.